This is one of the most expensive and exclusive automobiles ever built. That's Goodwood, and what happens behind its walls is like no other in the automotive world. Today, we're taking you on a full behind-the-scenes journey into how a Rolls-Royce motor car is actually made, from a bare steel frame to a finished masterpiece that can cost anywhere from $350,000 to well over $1 million. Let's begin. Chapter 1. The Home of Rolls-Royce. The story of modern Rolls-Royce manufacturing begins on January 1, 2003, when the doors of the Goodwood Factory first opened. At the time, the plant employed around 300 people and produced one single car per day. That's it, one. Fast forward to today, and Goodwood is home to more than 2,500 skilled workers producing up to 28 cars per day. And yet, even at that scale, every single one of those motor cars is built largely by hand. In fact, in January of 2025, Rolls-Royce announced an investment of more than £300 million, that's roughly $375 million to expand the Goodwood facility. Not to build more cars, mind you. The expansion is specifically designed to allow for even more complex, highly personalized commissions, because the demand for one-of-a-kind creations has never been higher. 2024 was a record year for their bespoke program, and the third best sales year in the company's entire history. So what exactly happens in that factory? Let's walk the floor. Chapter 2. The Frame. 500 parts welded by hand. Every Rolls-Royce begins the same way, with a space frame body structure made from aluminum. This lightweight but extraordinarily rigid frame is composed of more than 500 individual parts, and every single weld on that frame is done by hand by trained specialists. Why by hand? Because Rolls-Royce engineers believe that human precision, combined with the right technique, produces joins that are more consistent and durable for their specific design requirements. These aren't mass-produced unibody shells stamped out by a machine. Each frame is assembled like a puzzle, piece by piece, with inspectors checking the tolerances at every stage. Once the body takes shape, it moves along what Rolls-Royce calls its 44-station assembly line. Now, don't picture the frantic pace of a typical auto plant. Each station represents a deliberate step, and the car moves through them slowly, methodically, gathering more of its identity at every stop. Chapter 3. The Paint. 44,000 colors and counting. Here's where things get extraordinary. When you or I buy a car, we pick from maybe a dozen colors on a sheet. When a Rolls-Royce client places an order, they can choose from a library of more than 44,000 existing paint colors. And if none of those suit them, Rolls-Royce will create an entirely new color exclusively for that one client. People have matched the paint to their grandmother's favorite teacup, to the color of the sea off a private island, to a beloved piece of jewelry. The color development process for a truly bespoke shade can take 6 to 8 weeks as craftspeople study how the color behaves in different qualities of light, from midday sun to candlelight. The painting itself is one of the few steps that uses automated robotic systems, not because Rolls-Royce prefers it, but because it ensures the most flawless, dust-free, bubble-free finish possible. The cars receive multiple layers of paint, with a process of hand polishing in between coats. The result is a finish so deep you could almost look like you could reach through it. Chapter 4. The Leather. A 2-week journey. Now we step inside the car, and this is where the true artistry reveals itself. The leather used in a Rolls-Royce is sourced from bulls raised specifically for the purpose in carefully managed conditions in temperate climates. Why bulls? Because they don't have the stretch marks or skin blemishes that can appear on other cattle. Even then, Rolls-Royce leather experts use chalk markings to identify and eliminate any section with even the most minor imperfection, a scar, an insect bite, anything. The leather then undergoes extreme durability testing, subjected to temperatures ranging from -10 degrees Celsius all the way up to 100 degrees, cycled once every 24 hours for 10 full days. It must prove it can withstand the most extreme of conditions before it ever reaches a car. Once approved, the leather is tumbled in pigment, so the color penetrates through every layer, not just the surface. Then it is cut, sewn, and hand-stitched by skilled craftspeople using high-precision machines and manual techniques. Contrast stitching, custom piping, embossed graphics, personalized embroidery, including, in some cases, million-stitch designs created over weeks. Adding leather to a single vehicle can take up to 2 full weeks, just the leather. Chapter 5. The wood, all from one tree. And before we get to the engine, we have to talk about the wood. Every Rolls-Royce that features wood veneer, and most do, has its panels sourced from the same individual tree. That's not a marketing phrase, that's a manufacturing requirement. The grain, the figure, the tone, they must match across every panel in the cabin. Door cards, dashboards, center consoles, all from one source. The craftspeople in what Rolls-Royce calls the Interior Surface Center, formerly known simply as the wood shop, hand cut, hand finish, and fit every veneer. In recent years, the department has expanded far beyond wood alone, working with carbon fiber, metal, lacquered surfaces, and hand-painted finishes. In some bespoke commissions, artisans have created 3-dimensional marquetry and 24-karat gold leafing, genuine fine art embedded in an automobile. If you're enjoying this deep dive into automotive craftsmanship, please consider subscribing to Carzora. Chapter 6. The engine, power held in reserve. A Rolls-Royce engine is not built on a production line. It is hand-assembled from the ground up by a dedicated team of engineers. Every component is fitted, torqued, and tested by human hands. Here's a detail that perfectly captures the Rolls-Royce philosophy. Their engines are deliberately engineered to retain at least 10% of their power in reserve at all times. That means even under full acceleration, the engine is never truly at its limit. The result is effortless, seamless, near-silent power delivery, the sensation Rolls-Royce famously describes as waftability. Once assembled, every engine is run through a rigorous testing process before it ever meets its car. Nothing leaves Goodwood without passing through exhaustive quality checkpoints. Chapter 7. The final inspection, 600 hours of human labor. By the time a Rolls-Royce reaches the end of its 44-station journey, it has accumulated more than 600 hours of skilled human labor. For the most complex bespoke commissions, the process from initial client consultation to final delivery can take up to 4 years. The final inspection at Goodwood is legendary for its rigor. Inspectors examine every surface, every stitch, every panel gap under specialized lighting conditions designed to reveal even the most invisible flaw. There are no acceptable imperfections. If something isn't perfect, it goes back. Only when a car has passed every single checkpoint does it receive its iconic Spirit of Ecstasy, the famous hood ornament, hand-finished, and roll quietly off the floor into a waiting transport. Thanks for watching Carzora. If you enjoyed this video, explore our playlists for more amazing cars and automotive stories. Until next time, drive your passion.